welcome into this edition of Cronkite Sports Live. That's Tyler Manion, and I'm Alex Gaul. Another week of ASU athletics has come and gone, and Tyler, we're here to break it all down.
Yeah, we are, Alex. We're going to have a lot on the show today. Softball season's about to start in Farrington. Baseball season's about to start at Muni. But ASU basketball, they've been going for quite a while. Yeah, Tyler, January was a month of highs and lows for ASU men's basketball. A big ranked win over the ranked Wildcats, followed by a road split at the Washington schools. But ASU returned to the bank last night to host UCLA and came out with an 84-66 victory. I checked in with ASU forward Alonzo Verge after the win. Alex Gaul catching up post-game with Alonzo Verge. Alonzo, you had 24 points, a big explosion for you in the second half. What were you seeing from their defense?
I was just taking what they were giving me. I seen my shot was going on, and when my shot going on, it's very hard to stick because I can take it to the basket as well, and I was just getting my teammates involved. My team was trusting me. Kamani Lawrence, he started it off by hitting those big threes in the beginning of the game, and then that just got contagious with the whole team.
Now, Alonzo, this isn't the first time that ASU fans have seen you explode like this. 30 points against St. Mary's in the second half earlier this season. How do you keep the momentum going after a performance like that?
Just consistency, same routine. Do whatever I did before the game, this next game, and just keep it going.
You guys have USC coming here to the bank on Saturday evening. What's it going to take to get the job done against USC?
Exactly what we did tonight. Play together as a team, make shots, and we're going to be just fine.
Big win for ASU over UCLA. Now, while ASU baseball starts their season next weekend, ASU softball season is already underway. As we speak, the Sun Devils are up 9-0 in the fourth inning of their game against Portland State. That's the first game of the season. But this year, the Sun Devils will be without one of their most prolific hitters, Jade Gortares, who played in all of ASU's 55 games last season while hitting .347, has left the program, according to head coach Trisha Ford. For a team currently ranked number 22, ASU needs to reload quick if they want to stay on track this weekend and beyond. And for more on the team, we send it out to Tempe for a recap of Media Day. ASU women's hockey is entering the home stretch of their season this weekend on a 5-game win streak. With a home series starting tonight against the University of Colorado, we send it out to WCSN broadcaster Reagan Smith, who is at Oceanside Ice Arena with a preview of the action.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, Reagan, for all of your reporting, and you can catch the ASU women's hockey all weekend long. Now we move over to the ice, the other side of the ice, after a home sweep of Robert Morris. Greg Powers and the ASU men's hockey team climb back into the top 10 of the all-important pairwise rankings. Our Mike McQuaid tells you how it all went down. Now, that ASU esports team has been making a lot of news lately, but last weekend there was an even bigger shocker at DFA. And to break down Sun Devil Gymnastics' breakout win over number 10 California, we bring in WCSN gymnastics reporter Rachel Phillips. Now, we'll jump right into it, Rachel. What was the biggest difference in this ASU scene that we saw emphatically lose to Utah a fortnight ago, and then this week that they beat number 10 Cal?
Honestly, Alex, not a lot when it came to the lineup. The biggest difference came from where the meet was held itself. So the Utah meet was in Utah in front of a packed out house. And for 6 freshmen in only their 4th meet, that's a pretty intimidating experience. But the Cal meet, on the other hand, at ASU, Desert Financial Arena, in front of a hometown crowd, a little bit smaller. And for the Devils, the 6 freshmen, it was their 5th meet, so a little bit more experience underneath their belt. And as you can see there, it helped with a 2-point difference in their meet against Utah compared to Cal.
Now, Rachel, you mentioned the 6 freshmen that are on this ASU team, but has there been a freshman standout?
There definitely has. There's been 3 really key standouts. Gracie Reeves, Hannah Schaaf, and Juliet Boy have all been really impressive. But Gracie Reeves, definitely the one to watch. Last week, she performed a Yurchenko 1.5 on vault, a blind landing, and a 10-point start value. The only ASU gymnast to perform a 10-point start value so far this season. On top of that, she had 3 career highs. One coming on vault, as we just saw, this one on beam, and then one on bars as well. So definitely the one to watch, and a very, very talented gymnast.
Yeah, Rachel, that's super impressive. Now, the Devils are in for a tough task on Saturday when they take on number 9 LSU and number 22 Oregon State in a tri-meet. Now, Rachel, what can we expect from this team?
I think we can expect a lot. Obviously, they're coming off the back of the win against Cal, number 10 in the country. It's going to be a little bit tough because obviously they're playing number 9 and number 22 in the country, but I think they'll take a lot of confidence and a lot of experience out of last week's meet. On top of that, they're bringing back Kyra Leonard-Baker, who was injured with an ankle injury at the start of the season. She's slowly working her way back into all of the apparatus. Last week, starting with floor, her first floor routine of the season. A little bit low in the scores for what we expect from Kyra, but I think it's only going to get better, and I think it's going to start this week.
That's WCSN gymnastics reporter Rachel Phillips. For more of her content, click right on over to cronkitesports.com. Great work, Ryan. ASU Wrestling is in Arkansas tonight for a matchup with the Little Rock Trojans. Now let's jump into the pool because ASU Water Polo is off to a cannonball of a start. With 4 wins last weekend, the Devils are out of the gates with a 6-1 record. Borgi Kikeshi led the Sun Devils with 13 goals on the weekend. The Sun Devils head to San Diego this weekend to participate in the Triton Invitational. But now, Tyler, it's time for the way it is. You know how it works. We ask each other 3 questions, and the winner gets to rant. So, Tyler, who is the more confusing team, ASU men's basketball or ASU gymnastics?
Oh, Alex, this is super easy, and you should know the answer too because you just had Rachel Phillips right next to you. It's ASU Gymnastics, as she talked about. Their worst performance of the season just 2 weeks ago. Fast forward another week. Last weekend, their best performance of the season that doesn't compute in any way, shape, or form by my logic. ASU Gymnastics, by far the more confusing team.
And Tyler, I don't know if you've ever heard the term Jekyll and Hyde, but that's what ASU men's basketball has been this season. You never know if you're going to get the team that shows up against Arizona or shows up against Washington State when they lost last weekend. So I think it's ASU men's basketball because you never know what you're going to get.
Bottom line, they're both unpredictable, but I was right. Baseball or softball, though, we're going to switch sports. Who is going to make it farther into the postseason this year, Alex?
You know, I would love to say ASU softball. I think they are going to be recovering from some of the stuff that happened with the transfers that have left the program the past couple seasons. But I think ASU baseball is definitely going to the College World Series this year. You can book that one, Tyler.
Ooh, hot takes flying out here, Alex. And you started on the right track saying you want to say ASU softball. Just go with your gut, man. It's ASU softball. Jay Gortara's leaving is not going to affect this team. Trisha Ford said they're about to bust out. I believe her. Give me ASU softball.
All right, Tyler, let's move over to the basketball court. Zion is back.
Wait,
no way. That's a thing.
Zion Williamson.
And the hype is unreal, Tyler. But now taking a local look, who should be the most hyped up athlete on ASU's campus?
Can I say Zion, or is that not allowed?
Zion doesn't go to ASU.
He doesn't go to, what? Okay, never mind. All right, this one's easy. It's not Zion, but it's Zahid Valencia. Give me another Z. 2-time national champion. I don't know how many people on this campus outside the women's triathlon can say that, but give me Zahid Valencia day in, day out, most dominant, should be most hyped, best athlete at ASU.
Well, I mentioned in my last answer, Tyler, ASU baseball team. They have a player that's going to go #1 in the draft next season. That is Spencer Torkelson. A fantastic season, smashed Barry Bonds' home run record in his freshman season. He's doing it all. He's got power for days, and he is going to go far. That's who I think is the most hyped up athlete on ASU's campus.
That's not a bad guess, Alex. I'm not going to lie to you, but here's my thing. 2-time national champion versus #1 overall draft pick. I'm going to take the guy that's won the national championship.
A lot of people would disagree with you on that.
Really?
Tyler.
I'm going to take the national championship. I like rings, Alex. I'm a bling
So he's
guy,
going pro, though.
and I'm about to win the way it is right here, too, so I take a ring for that any day now. I'm thinking I'm going to win.
I'm just going to let him talk at this point.
No, you really should, because I can just rant forever about how I'm going to win this segment. It's not difficult, and I think I'm ready to do it at any point in time. I'm going to put the ring on this finger next to Zahid Valencia's ring on this finger. Zahid Valencia's another on this finger.
And Spencer Torkelson's World Series ring someday.
But not yet, though. That's the thing. Spencer Torkelson doesn't have a ring yet, which is why it's going to come to me right there. Thank you very much.
All right, Tyler, that's enough of your rambling. We're moving to top plays now. #3, we go to the ice at Oceanside Ice Arena. Evan DeBrouwer is in the net for the Sun Devils. He's going to make a fantastic glove save with the left hand. ASU takes it the other way. Look at it again on the replay. Look at the outstretched leg and the outstretched glove from Evan DeBrouwer.
You've heard of a block party, Alex. Well, we had a 3-point party at Desert Financial last night. Kamani Lawrence starts it off, splash. Then we're going to go to Khalid Thomas. What's he going to do? Splash. Later, everyone else is going to get in the action. They made 14 threes on the night. That's top 10 most 3-point field goals made in the history of ASU hoops. Rob Edwards get in there with the hezzy pull-up. Remy Martin, they're all in on it.
Moving back to the ice now, Tyler, for play #1. It's Brinson Pashnip going top shelf from deep outside near the blue line. It's his 5th goal of the season. He's now 2 points shy of 100 points. That's the first player in ASU history that would accomplish that feat. And Tyler, a great show for us today, I think. Had a great time with you.
I had a great time with you as well, Alex. I think we had a 100-point, if you will, performance on this show like Brinson Pashnuk is about to do later in the season for ASU hockey. And Alex, I think our time is up now. So for all of us here, that's Alex Gaul. I'm Tyler Manion. For the whole Cronkite Sports Live production crew, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.